What is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video of the hybrid experiment. If you're new to the video, if you just find this video for the first time, you don't know what this video is about. The hybrid experiment is me documenting my journey to competing in my last natural bodybuilding show of my career. I've been bodybuilding for the last 16 plus years, and I've done 20 plus bodybuilding shows. I've won over 16 overall title, including the world championship. And in 52 days, I'll be competing in my last bodybuilding show. Not only that, to make the stakes a little bit higher, I'm going to be running a marathon a week prior to stepping on stage. So I'm documenting the process for you guys that know you don't have to be one thing, you can be both things, so you can do it well, although very challenging, but it can be done, and that is what this documentation is all about. And in case you missed the last video is when I went through a full breakdown of what my training week is looking like, from strength training to running. So after you finish watching this video, because this video is going to be tied towards the last video, is you can go back to that video and actually check the description of the video, because there's a link there if you want to follow the same program that training program that I'm going to be running for the next few weeks. But in today's video, yes, I showed you, I overlay everything, the workout plan, how it was structured. But this week, I feel like I do, less, showing or on the talking side of things, but I kind of give you like a more in-depth, day-to-day look on how I am actually training or facilitating that. So I thought I put a video together, sort of documenting literally how I train from a running perspective, from a strength training perspective, to get ready to be peeled in single-digit body fat shredded in 52 days and run a marathon a week prior to doing that. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So just pull up to the gym. So like I mentioned in the last video, if you watched the last video, you know my first strength training session starts on Sunday. Essentially my day one started on Sunday. Yesterday was a 10-mile run. So obviously I'm not going to be running any lower body today. Tomorrow's going to be my leg day training, which I'm going to be recording for you guys also too. So you definitely want to watch this video through the end. And of course, the pre-workout nutrition of choice is going to be 1 scoop of switchback electrolyte, because it's very important. And today is extremely hot. It's one of one of those false fall things. Got BPN Flight pre-workout in here with a scoop of 5 grams of creatine. I'm going to be sipping on this, warming up. And yeah, it's gonna be quick. And while I'm cutting, I cannot highlight this enough. Sodium or electrolyte is important because it's a nutrient transporter. So if you are interested in snagging switchback, you never tried switchback before, you want to try it for the first time, use SAMOKFIT, which is a 10%. We give you a 10% discount. Of course, help me and support this channel and what we do also too. And of course, if you want to support me, keep supporting me. If you are now, I'm gonna drop the ISO on here. This t-shirt is now live. You can shop this t-shirt. This is the Empty Your Tank t-shirt in 3 different colors: the red, the graphite, or the gray color, and the green color. It's been doing incredible, and I appreciate everybody that snagged one. And your lovely comment is very, very encouraging to keep dropping merch like this. So let's yap in and get to work, because I am sweating right now, which is good. Mamacita, ¿cómo se mueve así? Cuerpo fuego para mí. Dulce de leche, venga para aquí. Mamacita, no quiero compartir. Cuando entro a un club yo me veo original, como la luna que brilla, nadie puede igualar. Me miro de reojo, yo no puedo controlar. Sé que quieres acercarte, pero temas al final. No me llames a lo Kitty, pero puedo ser tu Kitty. Hacemos algo kinky, na na na. Te doy esto muy freaky, en la cama soy muy sneaky. Yo te hago wiki wiki, na na na. Mamacita, ¿cómo se mueve así? Tu cuerpo fuego para mí. Good morning. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up around 4:30, stretched, did my normal routine this morning. Obviously, last workout, yesterday's workout was great, it was phenomenal. Came home, prepared my food that I need to take to work this morning. Like I told you guys in the previous post, I am a corporate guy. I work a 9-to-5 job. So the only time for me to get these runs in is the first thing in the morning before my kids get up, because I got to run, come back, get my kids ready, drop them off at school, and I go to work myself too. So 4 miles on deck. It's an easy run this morning. It's nothing really complicated. So woke up around 4:30 to get my mobility, my stretch in as I get back into a 30+ mile run this week. Without further ado, let's go knock out this run. So the first mission of the day was accomplished for my run this morning. I was not able to do anything, tell you much about the run because, like I mentioned, I had to get to the house, get the kids ready, get myself ready, and get to work. I'm actually in my lunch break from work right now, and I'm just got to the gym. I'm about to get after a leg session. So pre-workout on deck. The only thing I've had this morning is 2 protein bars, which is like Pure Life, pure protein bar. That's like 40 grams of carbs before, and a fruit. Plum. So relatively speaking, we're looking around 50 grams of carbs, and that should be enough to, get me through this leg workout. And one of the cool things about, being hybrid also too, is the ability for me to get into the gym and knock out a very, very good intense leg workout in less than an hour, because the way I recover now, after, building my aerobic system, is a lot quicker than what it used to be. So if you're on the fence and still thinking about it, maybe like hybrid, why hybrid? That's one of the benefits there. Without further ado, let's talk in, because I don't have a lot of time. 1 hour, then I get back to work. Let's go crush let's go crush this leg workout. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. I looks like a pre-workout running through my system. Let's get it. Finish up leg workout. The next movement I got is leg press. Well, it looks like somebody's on a leg press machine. There are many leg press machines here, but the one I'd like to use, somebody's using it, and I gotta get back to work in about 10 minutes. So here's why it's very important to be able to auto-regulate. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm looking at the totality of the volume throughout the week as opposed to a workout itself, I'm just gonna add the leg press to my hamstring workout that I have later in the week so I can get back to work. Flexibility, adaptability, that's the name of the game. That was a good leg workout. Ooh, that was a good leg workout. Yes, I'm just leaving the gym right now, like I said, and I'm going back to work all sweaty. Judge me if you want, but sometimes I just don't give a shit. The only thing I do, of course, is wipe my face from the sweat, because I don't want that to just, linger on my skin. So, but again, it's not always gonna be perfect. You just gotta do what you gotta do. I can make an excuse in the world, like, oh yeah, but I don't want to go to work all nice and sweaty. Who gives a shit? Less excuses, more execution. So another quick hack. Also, it is gonna be a nutrition hack for you guys. Because I work in the corporate field, like I keep telling you guys, and I feel like it's very important for me to keep mentioning that, because I've gotten a couple of messages in the past talking about, it must be nice, you're a full-time fit sport. No, I'm not. I work in a 9-to-5 job, like a lot of you guys. But anyways, one of the nutrition hacks that I normally use, especially because I'm dieting again, is I I backload my day. And what I mean by that is, nutrition wise, I make sure most of my nutrition is going to be shifted towards later in the day. And that's just because when I'm at work, I'm not really food focused. I can lock in and get some work done. So if you're somebody that maybe you normally stick to your nutrition all day long, and you find it that when you get home, that's when everything kind of just, the boogeyman comes out, and everything that you worked really, really hard for throughout the day just goes to shit. Backload your day, meaning save a lot of calories towards the end of the day. Because while you're at work doing 9 to 5, you're not going to be super food focused. So like I said, 48 grams of carbs this morning, tons of protein, which I front load my day with a lot of protein, because one, it's very satiating, and two, I don't want to just eat tons of protein later in the day, because it might impact or affect my weighing later. So that's why I don't want to do that. Anyways, just a little hack for you. And again, I will do a full day of eating at some point in time throughout the series, just to show you guys exactly how I navigate nutrition and prioritizing my fitness. Right, this is day 3. Today we have 6 miles on deck, 6-mile workout on deck. The first 2 miles going to be warm up, and we have 6 rounds of 2 minute at about marathon pace. So that's going to be about 7:30, and 2 minutes of like lower RPE, which is lower effort, just like quote unquote cool down. And yeah, there's nothing to it but to do it. I'm going to be doing this fasted. I'm going to see how it feels, again, because we are on a diet. So we'll see how that goes. Without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, just finished that run, 6 miles in 52 minutes and 45 seconds at a pace of 8:47. That was a doozy. I felt great actually, but it was a doozy. That's my second speed workout, being back into some sort of consistent running. But I'm happy with the performance. Ooh, look at the delts popping. But that was definitely a lot harder than I expected, I guess. Maybe I did expect to get hard, especially because I'm doing the fasted, because yes, again, it is I'm in a caloric deficit, and this is not a fed run at all. This is a fasted run. So but yeah, it's one of those things, again, when you identify your goal when it comes to, do you want to focus mainly on running, do you want to focus mainly on strength training, or build a muscle, or get leaner? It can definitely be challenging, but in this situation I kind of understand for what it is. Sometimes I'm going to have a good day, sometimes I'm not going to have a good day. But again, going into it, not having super high expectations, but expecting the worst, and kind of just land in the middle. Again, sweating. It's just 7 degrees this morning. The goal right now: hydrate, electrolyte, get ready for work again. As always, I'll keep saying, I'm a corporate guy. I work 9 to 5. I'm making excuses. I'm just getting the work done. Hopefully you can relate to that. Hopefully you are inspired by that. Stop giving yourself excuses. Yes, you have to get up earlier than usual, than you wanted to. Yes, you have to go to bed a lot sooner than you wanted to, instead of scrolling through your phone and then telling yourself you don't have the time to do whatever you need, that you know damn well that you need to do. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's start the day. Right, it is day 4. It is Wednesday. I'm driving to the gym right now. Normally, typically I'm running. It's currently 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'm going to the gym to knock out a strength training session in the 30-minute incline walk. So that means I have about an hour or so to get to the gym. Well, I got an hour to spend at the gym. I'm going to knock out this pull session in about 30 minutes. And the reason I'm doing it in 30 minutes is because I don't have that much time. So things, strategies you can do, especially while you're training, it's a superset. So it's going to be a superset type of workout, intensity type of workout. Not what the program is called for, but I'd rather do it that way than, you know, and get it done. And the reason I'm doing all this early, because I normally train during lunch, is because I have a lot of stuff on my plate today. I have a doctor's appointment, a car appointment after I get off work. I have a workout in, so I have the quote unquote like a half day at work. I have a doctor's appointment at the VA hospital. Yes, I am a veteran for my annual checkup at a VA hospital. So I have all that going on today. And just like anything else, I can make an excuse. I'm like, oh, it's just a busy day, I'm just gonna skip it. Like, no, I'm getting up early, get my shit done, so I can get back to doing the things I want to do, just because I am a committed individual. So driving to the gym right now, fasted without any food in my stomach. I know taking the pre-workout at 5 o'clock in the morning is just diabolical work right now. So I'm not doing any of that. So what I have in my pre-workout, or quote unquote my pre-workout, is gonna be 1,000 milligrams of electrolytes and 5 grams of creatine, just to get me going. Again, it's a pull session. Yes, I'm a little bit depleted, but I still have relatively a good amount of strength within me that can definitely maintain a good, relatively a good strength workout, a good strength. Yeah, again, I do not recommend this. Of course, if you are in a position, maybe you feel like, okay, you're not one of those people that can train fasted, Of course, you can definitely take maybe a 20 grams or 22 grams of some sort of intra workout, a Gatorade, just to keep you, top off your glycogen. I put that in air quotes just because at this point of prep, in contest prep, the leaner you are, you don't really have any glycogen stored. And if you do have any glycogen available for you, you burn through that like within 20 minutes. Anyways, let's talk in. I'll get to the gym, get this workout done, and back to reality.
Don't love me, can't hurt me. What you're doing can't hurt me. What you're doing, don't love me, can't hurt me. What you're doing can't hurt me. What you're doing, don't love me, can't hurt me.
Quick in and out versus chirping. That was a decent workout. I think so. This is one of the things when it comes to fat loss and training, right? Just like anything else, your ability to put things in perspective is very important. And yes, this workout is not ideal. It's not the best workout I've ever had, and not every workout is going to be 10 out of 10. But sometimes just getting it done is as good as you're ever going to get, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm okay with the workout being quote unquote shit. I'm allowed maybe 5 or so throughout contest prep, so that's one of them. I got 4 more, and I got 7 weeks left. So yeah, it is what it is, and we start our day. All right, so just pull up to my chiropractor, Dr. Pablo at Performance Chiropractor Plus here in Central Illinois, Ellisville. So if you are in the area, definitely want to venture out. So I was just talking to my friends, Lauren, my wife's friend actually, family friend, and she's been having some shoulder injury, and she's seeing Dr. Pablo, and we're just talking, and I think it's very important to share with you guys also too. When you're going through a lot of injuries or going through performances, the more things you are demanding from your body, the more it's important to start taking care of your body. And one of the best investments you can definitely make is to get a chiropractor adjustment, a chiropractor help, or whatever that thing is that you might consider initially like an investment or too much money. There is no price of you just showing up, feeling good, and just executing and feeling good about that by yourself without worrying about the risk of injury. Of course, with everything that you do in life or in training, like especially the things that you've never done before, again, for instance, 100 miles, 50 miles, whatever that thing is, or that new thing is, you are potentially exposing yourself to injury. But knowing or investing in a good chiropractor is something that's very, I think, critical. That I'm glad I made that move. I've been seeing him for the last 2 years, and literally I see him like every week or every other week, depending on what I have going on. So the last couple of weeks with my perennial tendinopathy that I mentioned in previous videos, seeing him has been a game changer. So my biggest advice to you is, yes, it might be a lot of money initially, maybe sometimes, but to me personally, it's definitely worth the money to be spending just for me to show up and perform my best without worrying too much about injury. So get that help, get that professional help, and that's one thing that's one thing also I would mention also to something I wish I did a long time ago is because I'm a coach, I understand anatomy, exercise physiology, but at the end of the day, I'm not a chiropractor, I'm not a physical therapist. Seeing somebody that knows more than me so they can fix the problem or give me a plan that I can actually focus on executing, or just focus on the execution without thinking too much, I should have done that a long time ago, and that prevented me from getting hurt so many times. So that's my pro tip here. Get some adjustment done, and yeah, should be fun. Quick update. So it is Friday, and we're about to get after shoulder workout. Fridays typically it's either a mobility day for me, but because I missed a workout, I'm pushing my shoulder day today, shoulder, arms, and chest. So what I've been doing the last couple of days is just, again, I'll put all the the running, the few runnings that I've done and the training that I've done so far this week. Nothing really to write home about. The last workout was I did legs. I've done 2 runs since then. I did not run on Wednesday. It was supposed to be like I showed you guys, and I did upper body earlier that day. Today, this morning, I did 4-mile run yesterday. This morning, I did a 3-mile run, and tomorrow we have a 13-mile run tomorrow. So we're gonna knock out upper body real quick, chest, shoulders, get a filthy pump before we start the weekend.
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
What is going on? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Saturdays are my long run Saturdays. Yeah, got the 2 miles on deck today. So what I did yesterday was I mixed my pre-workout on my pre-run shake, which is going to be one scoop of Tailwind, which is 25 grams of carbs, and one scoop of Switchback Electrolyte, which is 1,000 milligrams sodium. And again, because I'm in a deficit, that's what I'm, I do this weekend if I have a longer run, sure, maybe 40, 45, 50 grams of carbs, which is 2 scoops of electrolytes. That's if you do a mix. But because I'm in a caloric deficit, we are going to be something is better than nothing. That's my strategy. And I have the cis beta fuel. So this it's the nootropic version, and this has 40 grams of carbs, and it has 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm saving this for when I really need it in the back end of the run. It's essentially just straight up rocket fuel. So like 2 cups of coffee in one swig. That's just, incredible. I've used cis. It's not sponsored, by the way, but I've used cis for my 100-mile long runs, and it's such a game changer. But anyways, yeah, stretch and get after it. It's gonna be nice and easy. Again, I'm not really focused on time, but I like to get it done before the family gets up. I got up at 6:30 this morning. I would like to get a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. Let's get after it. So back in the country roads for the weekend. Just a couple of days. Got here last night, and we're gonna be leaving in the morning. Nothing feels better than a long run. Actually, Forest Park is nice too. You have a lot of people, but here, not a single soul inside. A couple of cars, corn, windmills. Just nothing but just land to go as far as you want, and just be by yourself for a few hours. So, love this place. And the weather is actually nice compared to last week, so that's another bonus point. 3 miles in, tarps off. Right, half marathon complete. That was not a plan, but hey, I wanted to get a little bit more mile in, so pay the driver tax. So finished that mile, 13.1 mile half marathon in 1 hour 56 minutes at 8:51 pace. And the best part, this is not to brag by any means, but I thought it's pretty cool. The best part is the gel that I had on me that I plan to use just in case I need it. 40 grams of carbs and 200 milligrams of caffeine, aka rocket fuel, aka SIS. I didn't have to use it. So this run, I ran this run on only 25 grams of carbs and 1,000 milligrams of sodium from Switchback Electrolyte, which is a pretty cool. But again, I would not advise people, I'd not advise you to do as I do. Do as I say, not do as I do. I've been talking about that throughout the series. But again, the goal is, again, I'm in a caloric deficit. If I can consume less calories and still be able to do what I need to do, that is game changer for me. Again, if I'm aiming for like a particular run time or I need to keep a certain pace, yes, I might feel this run, but this run is just a long run for me. That's why I'm not really too obsessed with additional calories. Again, if I needed it, I'll use it. If I feel like, okay, I definitely need to get this run going because I literally feel like I'm about to go bunk out or something like that, then I'm going to use it. But I didn't feel like I need to use it, and I didn't really care about my pace as long as I just kept moving. So that is the full week of training. Again, the last video that I showed, I kind of just give you like an overlay, like a layout, and it's only appropriate and right that the next video that I'm dropping goes into a little more detail as far as what the training is looking like. So it's Saturday. That is the end of a training week for me, and now the focus is more so to just go ahead and recover as much as possible. Tomorrow is just a recovery day, no running at all, but it's going to be my quote-unquote day one of my training week, which is going to be upper body like I showed you in a previous video. Okay, that is the end of the video for you guys. I'm gonna go hang out with my kids now, shower, shave, shit, do all that good stuff, and have a relaxed weekend. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up as always, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because I think you're gonna like it here. More awesome videos coming up. At this point, we are 7 weeks out as of today from competing in my last bodybuilding show, and I am 6 weeks out from running a marathon the week prior. So if you like content like this, give this video a like. SAMOKFIT, and as always, don't forget to empty your tank, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.